massive secrets.
And boy, are things getting spicy
We
out
thought we
there.
had a big awakening wave in 2020. This next wave is going to be a tsunami in comparison. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lucy Davis, and boy, are things getting spicy out there. I think it's fair to say, ladies and gents, it is time to buckle up, my babes, as things are about to go to a whole new level. I am recording this video on the 7th of November, and this time next week, plus a day, it is going to be a full moon on November the 15th. And I'm going to be at Soul School Retreat in Spain with the most gorgeous group of beautiful divine beings of light. And I am going to be holding space for them as they go through a massive transition under this energy of the full moon. So this video I'm popping out in place of the Lucy Davis live on Monday, the 11th of November. Reason being, I'm actually going to be at an appointment at the time. So unfortunately, I won't be able to be live with you. But fingers crossed, hopefully the week after I will be able to. I'll be hot off the back of the retreat as well. So it will be, really, really exciting for us to get connected at that time. So, ladies and gents, if you are a little bit envious or you're sitting in a little bit of FOMO about Soul School Retreat, please do let me know in the comments below if you would like to hear about the next events that are coming up. We have got a whole library of really cool stuff coming in 2025, because I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but I decided to up my game big time, and I've changed a few things. And today has actually been one of the most powerful days of my life. And it has been even more powerful because my mum has been there to witness it all as it unfolded. And her jaw has been on the ground saying, you just predicted this, you just predicted this, you just said this, and it has all unfolded. So, ladies and gents, if you are not keeping an eye on the predictions that I'm making, please do from here. There is a lot going on, and it's seeming to be speeding up and happening very, very quickly right now. So it's exciting. We're getting towards the end of the year. And as I said, I believe on a video here, or maybe it's on an Instagram live, just enjoy yourself right now. Please do, because things are changing, and they're changing very rapidly. So, under this energy of the full moon, we're in this powerful November energy. If you haven't watched the November energy, I'll link it back through this video. Please do go and check that out. It's very important that we keep on top of the energies right now, because they're shifting. Every week I could be doing an energy video right now, because we're shifting so much in a week, and it's only going to be getting quicker as we step through the next well, it's probably just going to keep getting faster and faster, let's be real about it. But I really do see things going very quickly between now and February. So under this full moon, things are going to be changing very quickly, and things are going to be moving forward at a rate that we have never known before. It's really time to let go of the past and embrace the new. Just feeling like anything right now is dangerous. It has been a fascinating last week for me. I have bumped into people in places that I never ever envisaged, and it has been just such a magical experience. I have spent most of the last week laughing at the divinity of this plan. I actually made a prediction a few weeks ago. Well, no, I didn't make a prediction. I was a couple of weeks ago, I was away with one of my best girlfriends, and we were walking along, and it was just sign. And we both were laughing so hard because there were so many signs in, like, literally the first 10 seconds there was maybe 7, and then we walked about 2 minutes, and then there was another handful, and it was like, okay, right, I think the universe has spoken there. Well, Today, everything has unfolded exactly what was shown 2 weeks ago. So it is absolutely wild. If you're paying attention, like there's no point even thinking that you know anything right now. Just surrender and trust that what you are being shown is going to happen. So, like I say, thinking that you know anything right now is just dangerous. So, my friends, buckle up, babes. So relationships are under the spotlight once again for this full moon. We are about to go into a shift in an awakening like no other. Um, we thought we had a big awakening wave in 2020. This next wave is going to be a tsunami in comparison. I mentioned a plot twist coming, and boy, this is huge. It's going to force endings. It's going to make people see things that they are really not comfortable with. And it's going to make them question everything that a lot of people in their lives have been telling them. So, this is a big shift, and there is no more hiding. The masks are coming off, and the real is going to be shown. So please, please be very aware of this, because obviously, as people realize they've been lied to, that they've been sold a story that is not actually going to happen, there is going to be a lot of confusion. There's going to be a lot of anger. There's going to be a lot of hurt. There's going to be a lot of resentment. So it's down to us to really, really anchor in the light, be full of love, be full of joy, be full of passion, and just really be able to hold our own in a divine space of love without any "I told you so, you should have listened to me" or any of that stuff. Okay, this is a really important period of time as we are stepping into this. There is going to be so much noise. There is going to be so much. Why didn't somebody tell me? I thought I knew better, because this whole one-upmanship and people thinking that they're better, there's going to be a whole heap of that being gotten rid of. So this is a period of completion. There is going to be a mammoth amount of closure taking place. Now, for me personally, like I said a second ago, I've been experiencing this big time, which means it's going to be happening on a much bigger collective scale. I have bumped into two exes that, like, I bumped into an ex one day, his brother a couple of days later, and then an ex that didn't even live anywhere near where I was at the time, in the space of a handful of days. Like, it has been the wildest of times, and it's happening for a reason, because anything that we've pushed down before, anything that we've pretended that we've moved past, but perhaps we haven't, it's being brought to the surface to heal once and for all. Also, there's another element of this. Like, if you've been blaming people for certain things, you're going to basically get presented with them whether you like it or not. So just bear that in mind. This whole victimhood, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault, they're crazy, they're this, they're that. Remember, it's all going to come back and slap you in the face, because whatever you've been calling people, you're basically just speaking about yourself. So all of that is going to come to the surface. Massive secrets are also coming up. I talked about the mask slipping. I am talking the biggest secrets are about to be unleashed. So many people out there feel that they know, but the truth is going to come out. There is going to be huge regret. I think you can see here in the UK. I actually had a massage with a lady, and the whole time I was there, she was saying about how much regret there is about bringing Labour into government. It's not only going to be the UK that are having that discussion. What's going to come to the surface over the next couple of months is that politics and governments, it doesn't matter who's representing, they're two wings of the same bird. Now, I've been speaking about this for maybe 5 years now, consistently. I don't vote any of that stuff, because I know whatever I'm giving it to, the result's going to be exactly the same. So I don't involve myself in that situation. This is the next round of truth and awakening that needs to come to the surface, because there are people that have been made out to be saviors, and the truth has to come out about these. There is going to be a mass awakening taking place. And like I say, I think The plot twist is going to happen anytime between now and about February. I genuinely felt it was going to be before the election. And like I say, this is the one thing that I have got wrong recently with all of the predictions that I've made. But I know that this plot twist is coming, and it's going to come so hard, and so it's going to hit so many people. So I just want you to guys to let go of any illusion that you may have had, maybe any attachments that you've had to any people or any things or anywhere, or just allow it all to be surrendered and just go, what's going to happen to me is going to happen to me, and whatever that looks and feels like, I'm going to be okay with, because I know I'm here for a reason, and I know I'm going to survive. There is going to be massive truths coming in around money. There's going to be a lot of history and a lot of truth coming to light. We're going to be made aware of people stealing money. We're going to be made aware of people who have been put on pedestals, and they're going to be shown for exactly what they are. So please be prepared for shocks. Please be prepared to have to eat humble pie and say, gosh, I was wrong. Now, this will disturb a lot of people because they don't want to be wrong, and they've invested so much time, love, and effort. They will literally go to the nth degree to prove that it isn't wrong. But that's the path that you're choosing. For me personally, I'm okay with whatever the result is. I'm happy if that happens, but my heart is saying this is going to happen. It's time for us to remove all old systems and old beliefs. Now, sometimes this looks like deep ingrained patterns within us, that all men are nasty, or all men cheat, or, women should be seen and not heard, or children should just do as they're told. This kind of like any systems and beliefs that are in place. Now, systems, I'm talking council tax, electricity, gas, the police, the medical systems, the educational systems. Like, I'm talking every system here, but I'm also talking about those inner patterns, those inner belief systems that we've got. There is going to be a massive surge, a massive demand in healing the trauma and actually creating emotional intelligence. Remember, most of us have trauma responses because there is a lack of intelligence emotionally in that area, because we've learned to cope with what it was like when our mum didn't come to us when we cried. We learned to cope what it was, how to get over the fact that somebody has abandoned us. I cannot say this, and I'm going to say it loud enough for those at the back. It's time for humanity to heal once and for all. There is not one person on this planet that is exempt. There is not one person on this planet that is going to have an easier ride than anybody else. The only people that think that they're having an easy ride is because they're not actually willing to face up to things. They're not actually willing to say, do you know what? I was the bad person in that situation. Do you know what? I need to take full responsibility for this. They're still blaming all those other people. They're the ones that are going to fall to their knees and get such grave needs. Sorry, that was my phone ringing. Typical. So basically, what we are being shown right now is that it is time for humanity to heal. Now, what this means is that we are going to be shown very clearly that we have been living in an illusion. We have been living under mind control, and everything is about to be brought to the light. New information is going to surface over coming months that is going to highlight how we have been led astray, how we have really been pulled into a whole nother world that is completely out of what we would choose for ourselves. There are so many people out there that they truly believe that they know exactly what has been going on, and they are kind of like projecting that they know everything that has been going on. And actually, I believe that everybody on the planet is going to be shocked to the core with what is going to come out. And I truly believe that this new information is going to surface over the coming months, and it's going to highlight quite how much we have been led from our normal, natural path. There is going to be a rocket going off. There is going to be surprises, shocks, and transformations taking place, like completely out of the blue. As I said at the beginning, there is going to be an awakening of the people that will result in violence. I truly believe that America is going to kick off. It could even get to the point of a civil war. And I'm being told very clearly that America is never going to be the same again. People will fall. And I believe what people believe was their stability is going to be shown as a big plot twist. I'm not saying this to scare you guys. I'm saying this to be really real, just so you guys know. I'm saying this to be really, really real with you. And I know it's not nice to hear. Um, America is really under the spotlight under this full moon. There is going to be huge issues coming up, and around mistruths and mistrust around AI, around robots, and around microchips. I don't think I need to say anything else, but you guys can connect the dots on this. Computers, social media, huge revelations. There will be voices to be heard across platforms. The body is going to struggle as we have all of these energetic shifts that are taking place at the same time. So I urge each and every one of you, it's time to be patient. It's time to be gentle. It's difficult, but this is happening for us, not against us. And this is why I keep saying to people, just have fun, have joy, loosen up, take some time, embrace, just really, really let go of the reins and allow yourself to have some fun. We have a whole new level of healing that is about to be ignited. Realizations are going to be shown big time. Ladies and gents, we are here to remember who we are. And that's exciting. Coming back online to what is authentic to me, Lucy Davis, and empowering everybody else around me to be their real, true, honest, authentic self. I'm being told to look up. I'm also being told to watch the water. I had the most jaw-dropping sign about water today. Keep paying attention. The best is yet to come. I absolutely promise you. I know this sounds like it's a bit of a, and it is going to be very fast. It is going to be very intense, but the best is coming. We have to step through this murkiness to be able to get to the point of actually being able to just kick back and remove all of this programming that we've got, that we have to be wired, we have to be dependent, we have to do certain things. And the only way is through it. So keep on keeping on, my babes. Everything is a lesson. We are here to learn and to remember. Now, the 19th is going to be a whopper of a day. So a few days after the full moon. And on this day, I'm actually going to be running the first ever community call for Soul School. Now, what this basically looks like is, as you guys know, very recently, I've been talking very openly about bringing Soul School together as a community to raise the funds, to really make some decisions together. So we all feel as if we are involved, contributing, and that we all come together to collectively manifest, but also create this. So this call is going to be taking place on the 19th, I think at 7:30 p.m. UK time. This is going to create a shift that will imprint the new Earth codes. So if you head over to the description field of this video, there should be a link in there that you can basically sign up for the community call to be able to come along and to be able to listen and to get involved and all the rest of it as we really start building this community. And interestingly enough, the energy from full moon is very much around connection, very much about creativity, and very much about a community coming together. So it's perfect timing that this is going to be taking place. Now, spiritual hygiene is extremely important over this full moon. It's fascinating that we're going to be together in Spain, living Lucy style. So all of you guys that are coming on the retreat, do be prepared. We're going to be going through lots of things that I do on a day-to-day basis, lots of things that are going to help you become your best version, but keep yourself clean energy-wise. For those of you that aren't coming on the retreat, take time out, breathe, journal, love yourself and other people, ground, eat clean, swim in the ocean, go barefoot, just get really almost naked. And I don't mean physically naked, but just get naked with yourself, be raw with yourself. All of those things sound amazing to me, by the way. Just Just get me there. I'm happy to just be there now, immersed in the energies. Please remember to take time out, to breathe, to journal. Just remember these things, ladies and gents. If you need to write post-it notes up, and I actually said to somebody yesterday, put notes in your phone so you remember to do this stuff. Please, please, please. Now, as I was saying about the creativity and the community coming together, like innovation is going to be like get a whole new surge under this full moon. It's almost like going to get an injection of power coming into it. Projects are going to be happening at speed, which is why I'm being guided to really get us together and get our minds working as a collective in regards to Soul School. This is about visionary creation. This is about letting those people with the wild imaginations, a bit like myself, come together, and then the other people around could be like, right, we can do it this way, we can do it that way, and really bring in the collective creation of it. I see for the second half of November and going into December, huge changes in the medicine world. Like I say, this is a really big, powerful energy shift in regards to healing. And I'm seeing new approaches holistically. I'm seeing new approaches with the way of creation of food, the technology. I was actually speaking to a few people about growing different, using different methods to grow fruits and vegetables recently. I know Kevin actually brought something to the surface that has been found in the oceans, which is loaded with nutrients. So we are finding different things now that would be able to help us get everything that we need. And I actually believe that we need much more nutrient dense and less food these days. I don't know how that resonates with you guys, so let me know. I actually don't want to eat that much food anymore. I just want really, really high dense nutrients going into my body. Now, this full moon is pretty much all about karma. It's all about bringing the victimhood to the surface. It's all about, recognizing that our life experiences are here to put us in a new direction. So we're going to be faced with decisions, responsibilities, and victim consciousness, our victim consciousness, not everybody else's. If you can see everybody else's, you're missing the memo on yourself. What you see in other people is actually what you're holding to yourself. So just remember that. Once we heal, or once we've given ourselves the opportunity to heal, i.e., we get clear with ourselves on victim consciousness, we get clear with ourselves on our trauma, we can actually heal like truly deeply. And then we can go and live in this world that we all are like, oh, wouldn't it be lovely to live in New Earth? It's possible. We just aren't doing the work. Everything that you are living is a choice of yours. At some point, it was a choice. If all of a sudden you've woke up one day and you've put on loads of weight, chances are you made a whole heap of choices, not exercising enough, not drinking enough water, and doing whatever else that may have caused you to put on the weight. It just doesn't happen. You go to bed one night and wake up the next day. So look at who you are blaming and look at who around you is blaming you, or look at, who's blaming what, because what we're looking at right now is our levels of victim consciousness. Look at who you blame in relationships, look at who you blame for your health, look at who you blame for not getting enough sleep and all that. Just get really clear with yourself, because when you get clear, you are going to receive huge healing in that specific area. We have all created what we are currently living in. So recognize it's your karma. What you put out, you are going to get back. The common denominator is you always. She's a feisty one, ladies and gents. Boy, is she a feisty one. So, as always, I'm going to give you a quick little exercise to do under the energies of this full moon. And I'm going to be doing something very special with the people on the retreat. But this is an exercise for you guys at home. So, first and foremost, auric field. Cleanse your auric field. Thank you for the lessons. I now release all of my karma out, and I will deal with it in the manner in which you see fit. Same with your space. Wander around, cleanse the energy in your space, and just say something along the lines of, thank you so much. I'm ready to heal the energies within my space to bring me calming, peace, love, and harmonious. Then what I would like you to do is go into meditation for 13 minutes, 1-3. And whilst you're in meditation, look at your karma. What have you done in your life? Have you cheated on someone? Have you lied to someone? Have you stolen from somebody? Look at the karma in your life and actually get very clear with what you are going through and what pieces of your karma you are actually reaping at that time. One of my favorite sayings to say to people is, I believe karma will deal with us both respectfully. Karma can deal with us both. It's not down to me. There's no point me getting stroppy or grumpy or anything. Just, I'm going to trust that karma will serve. And then it's about taking time and just allowing that karma to serve. And more often than not, you won't be there to witness it, but karma will be served. So, ladies and gents, I want you to get clear on your karma. What have you created karma wise? What are you ready to release karma wise? What do you need to forgive? What do you need to do? Who do you need to call up and apologize to? Things like that. Let's get really, really clear and let's really shift this out and shift it on to a whole new level. My beautiful babes, the only way to deal with this victim consciousness is to square right up to it, give it a little wink, say thank you for serving us. But now we're going to release it under the full moon energy. Get everything written down on a piece of paper. And then I'm going to tell you, go and burn that baby. Guys, I hope this has been really helpful. Let me know in the comments below if this video resonates, if there's anything else that you think that I have missed. Please, please, please do let me know. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you after the retreat. See you on Monday the 18th, I'm thinking. Okay. Love you guys. Ciao, ciao for now.